Ladies and gentlemen, the Commander of Headquarters and Headquarters Company, Captain Andrew Egan.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending today as we memorialize the service of PFC Joshua Holley and reflect on how this tragedy has taken a fine young man from his family and friends. Words cannot and will not describe to you how sorry I am about this tremendous loss and how Josh's death has and will continue to impact those of us still serving. I've only had the honor to be in command of HHC for a few months, so I did not get to know Josh as well as I wish I could have. I did, however, on several occasions have a chance to meet and speak with him. And he was a man that left an impression. He impressed me as an individual that wanted to work for what he got and to earn the respect and confidence of those around him. In speaking with those who knew him best, that impression has only strengthened. I have found that not only did he have a deep love for his family, but also that his individual passions, such as fishing and cars, were something he wanted everyone to be passionate about. While he was steadfast in his individual nature and laser-focused on achieving most accomplishments on his own, one thing that was said over and over about him by friends and family was that he was always willing to take the time to listen to a comrade. While PFC Holley was not currently serving as an infantryman in this formation due to injury, he was setting the example for others by working hard to get healthy and return to that job if possible. His initiative will be missed by this unit and the men and women that he has served with over the last 2 years. Cassie, on behalf of HAC, please accept for you and your family our most sincere condolences and sympathy. I, as well as the entire HAC family, am ready and willing to assist you in any way that you may need. Though we lost Josh, it does not change that you and Jeremiah are still very much a part of the unit. I know that Colonel Josie has already spoken to your strength since this tragedy, but I would like to echo the commander's sentiment and say how much I appreciate the way you embrace the unit and our role in helping during this time. PFC Holley served honorably for this unit and was a beacon of trust and confidence for the platoons that he served with over the last several years. The Night Stalkers will continue to remember and strive to emulate the passion, initiative, and hard work that PFC Holley brought to our team. As we move forward as a unit, we must take with us the lessons that we learned from losing a brother in arms and the lengths that we must go to protect our friends and families as we face the difficulties this profession presents all of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant Hyro, Record.
PFC Holley was an infantryman who came to Bravo Company 15 Cav in the summer of 2010. I was standing in the company area and overheard an unfamiliar voice talking loudly. With enthusiasm, he was speaking about cars and racing. I was intrigued by his charisma. I wanted to know who this face was amongst us. Upon asking where he was from, he snapped a parade rest, head held high, and responded with a stern military bearing. He knew his place and position in the military and was a professional. If something was asked of him, he executed. I learned quickly that if you felt you cared for him, he would exceed not only your expectations, but he would perform admirably. He loved the grind of things. Being at the desk was not his style. He either wanted to be doing his job as an infantryman or in his off time turning wrenches. I saw firsthand the love that he had for his son. One day as he was looking at one of his cars, he was showing his son how to change the brakes, where a lug was, which way to turn it, inspect the rotor. It seems simple, but it's what he knew how to do. And it's the way that he used his hobbies and what he knew best, how to share intimate moments with his son. He had a good heart. If he needed help, he was there. There are many of us seated in this audience today who he helped maybe with their vehicles, or maybe amongst his peers just to listen. Each and every one of us has had personal struggles in their life. PFC Holley has struggles too. If I could speak to him again, I would think to myself, what is it that I would say? The spirit inside me reminds me that I've never heard someone say that they had too much encouragement. Sometimes we forget that a kind word can change even the smallest thing in a person's day. PFC Holley didn't forget to share kind words. I think God exposes struggles within people to see where our own heart is, to see if we're going to be a blessing or turn the other direction. We're taught to never leave a man behind on the battlefield. Can we use this experience over the past few weeks to encourage us to reach out to one another and possibly to love each other more deeply? In the end, we're all brothers and sisters wearing the same uniform, partaking in the same exact mission, and part of the same Army family.
Ladies and gentlemen, Staff Sergeant Brent Williams.
I'll be reading the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemy. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.